guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday so far, whatever you have decided to do today. So today we're going to be doing a very exciting video. I am super excited for it and I hope you guys are too. I'm going to be comparing the Kat Von D Shading Light and the Makeup Revolution Light and Shade. Ever since the Makeup Revolution palette was released, I really wanted to compare it to the Kat Von D one, so I am super excited to share it with you all. I'm going to be doing a chatty comparison. I'm going to be showing you it on my eyes as well, and I'm going to be doing swatches for you too, so that you can get an overall idea of the comparison and the shades, and you can decide which palette you would like to have or whether you'd like both. Before we begin, can you guess which side of my face has the Kat Von D and which side has the Makeup Revolution? Please leave a comment down below and we'll see who was able to guess correctly. So let's just get right into the video. Oh, also before I forget, I don't know if any of you realised from my Instagram or from my YouTube account this week that I accidentally deleted my what I got for Christmas video. It was an absolute nightmare. Honestly, I was I was crying when I deleted it because you guys had left me some really nice comments that I hadn't got a chance to reply to yet. So if you haven't watched the re-uploaded version, please head on over and watch that. I'm going to put the link to the video in the description, and leave your comment again if you had left it last time, because I'm really sad that I didn't get to reply to you. Yeah. But anyway, I just thought I'd add that in there in case any of you were confused as to why I had re-uploaded it. Before I go on to showing you applying the product to my eyes, I just wanted to quickly talk about the packaging. Obviously, Makeup Revolution's palette is a lot smaller than Kat Von D. You can see here the size and the palettes. The Kat Von D palette does seem a lot more expensive. It's kind of like a sleek cardboard packaging. It has a nice big mirror here, and it just seems a little bit more high quality, whereas the Makeup Revolution is the standard plastic packaging that they have on a lot of their eyeshadow palettes. Of course, the packaging of a product is a major contributor towards the price of the product, so it's not really a surprise that the Kat Von D feels a little more high-end than the Makeup Revolution. This is £8 and you can buy the Makeup Revolution one on Tam Beauty. I'll leave it linked down below for you in the description box. Along with the link to this one, the Kat Von D palette is £36 off of Debenhams. So there is a major difference in the price as well. Looking at the eyeshadows, you can see that Kat Von D shades are a lot bigger than the Makeup Revolution ones. I would say the three long ones at the top are the same size, but the three like individual rectangle ones, like these ones here coming down, Kat Von D is a lot bigger than these ones. Yeah, so that's probably it for the packaging. Neither of them have names, so we can't like compare names or anything like that. In terms of the formula, I would say that both of them are really creamy. They both have a lot of kickback. A lot of the shades are very pigmented in both palettes. Some are more pigmented in other palettes and vice versa. So you'll see that whilst I'm doing the kind of like little eye tutorial. So that is the comparison of the packages and kind of the formulas. Now what we'll do is jump right into the swatches so that you can compare the eyeshadows swatched side by side. So as you can see here, I'm going to be applying the Kat Von D shade on the left and with its corresponding shade from the Makeup Revolution palette on the right. And I'm just swatching these in sections as they appear on the palette, so in each section of 3. As you can see, because I'm doing left Kat Von D, right Makeup Revolution, there are some shades that are slightly different and there are some shades that are slightly more pigmented as well. You know, mainly like the whitey and the creamy shades, and then some of the darker shades are a lot less pigmented in the Makeup Revolution palette. Now that we've swatched the shades side by side, let's jump into the eye tutorial so I can show you them going on the eyes. First of all, I'm going to prime both of my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is the original one. It is clear and it just basically helps make sure your eyeshadow does not crease. So this side is going to be my Makeup Revolution side and this side is going to be my Kat Von D side. Hopefully I don't get them mixed up because I was quite fearful about that before I started filming. But first of all, to set the primer into place, I'm going to be using the Banana shade from both of the palettes. So this is the Kat Von D one and this is the Makeup Revolution one. So I'm going to be doing the Makeup Revolution first. And also between each time that I change over eyes, I'm cleaning my brushes because I don't have like two of the same brushes. So that is the base colour down. I was about to go back there with that brush and do that eye. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, so I'm going in with this colour here, this nice creamy one, in the crease. And then I'm going to darken it up with this more kind of fudge, well, caramel, I would say, caramel cream shade in the Makeup Revolution palette. And the exact same in the Kat Von D. So it's going to be this one in the crease, and then we're going to darken it up with this one. Just from initially using the shades, it's noticeable that both of them have some kickback. So when you go to pick them up with the brush, you do get a lot of kind of excess powder that comes off. So just make sure to tap your brush off before. So Makeup Revolution side was really, really pigmented, blended really easily. So let me just clean off the brush now. Time for Kat Von D. This shade in the Kat Von D palette is slightly more pigmented than the Makeup Revolution one, so it's pulling more orange on the crease than this side. I'm now going to take this gorgeous kind of burnt orangey brown shade from the Makeup Revolution palette and the same one here. Oh, I just about flipping you off there. The same one here on the Kat Von D palette, and we're going to pop that all over the lid. Wow, this one is really, really pigmented. Like, could you see that? Can you see how much is going on? That is amazing. I hardly didn't even pick up anything as well. Just before that dries down, I am going to take the fluffy brush again and just kind of blend that into the crease before we go over to the Kat Von D side. So I'm now going to flip my brush over and do the same on the other side. So I'm noticing from looking at them both that the Makeup Revolution one is more orange and this one is more brown. I actually prefer the Makeup Revolution's one because I like that warm toned eyeshadow. The Kat Von D one is actually a little bit harder to blend as well. I'm noticing that it's hard to blend this into the crease. It's just kind of settling the minute that I pop it on the lid. I'm now going to go back into the crease and we're going to use this shade here just next to this kind of burnt orangey brown shade and this shade here on the Kat Von D palette. Just going to work that into that orangey brown shade and just kind of darken up the crease. Super easy to blend as well. So this one is, I'd say the Kat Von D is a little bit darker. It's a lot more pigmented than the Makeup Revolution one. And it does pull a little bit darker than the Makeup Revolution one as well. Probably because it is a little bit more pigmented. That is a great crease colour. I love that. I'm now going to take a different fluffy brush and I'm going to go back into this kind of warm peachy colour that we used initially and this kind of banana shade. Mix them together and just blend out the lines of that darker shade that we popped in the crease. For Kat Von D, I'm taking the peachy colour here and the banana shade here. To apply a base for my highlighter, I'm going to use this white shade in the palette. This is the Kat Von D one, and this is the Makeup Revolution one here. This one does look slightly more creamy than this one. This one, creamy as in the colour as well, not the consistency. This one is more white and this one is more creamy, but we shall see. I'm actually just going to apply it with my finger, so I'll make sure to use different fingers each time. So this is the Kat Von D side first. Oh, I didn't realise that would be that pigmented. Right, let me just kind of rub it off my finger. Wow, that is amazing. That gives actually a really gorgeous highlight. I'll probably maybe use some more of that once I've done my brows. So different finger this time, I'm going to pick up the Makeup Revolution one. Yeah, that's not as white. It's not as highlighty, although it is still nice. So I think I'm not going to use any more eyeshadows now. I think that is me done. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I will come back to do the bottom of the eyes once I'm done the rest of my face. Okay, so I've applied the rest of my makeup and now I'm going to do the lower half of my eyes. No, the bottom eyelids. Oh no, The bottom lash line, that is the word that I was looking for. So I'm just going to take the same brush, and I was unsure what to do, but I think I'm just going to go in with like the same brownie colour, you know, like the brownie orange shades from the palettes, and just run that on the lower lash line first. Okay, so I'm now just cleaning off my brush, and then I'm going to do the fudgy orangey brownie shade from the Kat Von D palette. So my overall opinion after popping them on my eyes and swatching them is I honestly think that they are very, very similar. Of course, as you can see, the Kat Von D shades were a little bit more pigmented on like the darker colours. For instance, that kind of like greeny brown that would pop through a crease was a little bit more pigmented. However, and the orange as well, sorry, that really nice like peachy orange that we put on our crease first of all, that was a lot more pigmented. The banana shades were really similar, the cream shades were similar. The orange shade in the Makeup Revolution palette, I love that way more, so that this colour that is on my lid on this side. But yeah, I think overall they actually are really good dupes of each other. If you don't have a lot of money and you still want a really nice matte shadow, then that palette is so perfect. Getting 12 eyeshadows for £8, which is an absolute bargain, and it honestly is a great matte eyeshadow palette. But likewise, the Kat Von D one, if you do have a little bit extra to splurge, I think that is just as beautiful. The shadows are really creamy and pigmented in both palettes, and if I had to choose one, I couldn't. I would have to say get them both, because I'm a makeup addict, and you know, would you have expected me to say anything else? If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. This is the first kind of video that I've done like this, you know, like a comparison video. I really enjoyed doing it though. I'm thinking about doing like a half high-end and half drugstore one where I do like half of my actual face, not just my eyes. So let me know down below if you would be interested in seeing that. I have a lot more really cool videos coming up, a lot of like dupe videos for really popular items in the makeup world. So please make sure to subscribe, that would make me so happy, and at least that way you wouldn't miss out on really exciting videos that are coming soon. Come follow me on my social media, Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, they're all just Kirstin Beauty. You will see way more of me there than you do here on YouTube. And I will see you next Sunday for another video, although, you know, there might be another bonus video throughout the week because, you know me, I like to post more than one video. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!